No, no, I think anyone for the first time. So, guys, I put us live on YouTube. Say hello to YouTube. I can't open the small rooms because there's like 8 persons here. I think everyone in here is here with me in the main room. Okay. So I start present myself, guys. My name is Gabriela, and you call me Gabi, or if you want, Bonaldi. I'm 22 years old. I live in a city called Belo Horizonte in Minas Gerais state, and I'm biomedicine student. I almost finished the course, and I'm freaking out to do a TCC. really complicated. So, Mariana, could you introduce yourself, please?
Hey, I'm Mariana. I'm 18. I'm a biomedicine student from college, but I'm still in the beginning of the course. And I live in São Paulo. And nice to meet you all.
Oh, it's so rare to meet another person who do biomedicine here in TNT. All the persons do developer, engineer, and things like that. Nothing about health. Oh, yeah. So thank you, Mariana. And Bruna, introduce yourself us, please.
Hi guys, I'm Bruna. I live in São Paulo, too, just like Mari. I work as a teacher. I live with my family. I'm also a hostess here on TNT on Wednesdays in the morning. Tomorrow at 9 a.m. Uh, my meeting is going to happen to take place. And I think that's it.
I will in your meeting today because I love the topic, girl. Fantastic, really. So thank you, Bru. And Ana Victoria, could you introduce yourself, please?
Hi, my name is Ana Vitória. I'm 16 years old. I'm from Peruíbe in São Paulo. I'm a high school student. I'm in my last year of high school. And I have 3 dogs, and I live with my parents and my grandma and my uncle. And that's it.
Oh, I love dogs. I have 2 and 1 cat.
I have 5. I win.
My gosh, you win. Okay, you win. Of course, you win. I don't remember when, but I think I don't remember. In the past meetings, have a man who has 8 cats. 8.
Whoa.
And he showed me the cats on his bed, and I feel like 8 cats. Oh gosh. But you win, Mariana, you win, really. 5. Whoa. So thank you, Ana. And Fer, could you introduce yourself, please?
Of course. My name is Fê. I live in the state of Rio de Janeiro. I'm public work. I work for Federal Court George. But my hometown is Maceió. I love Maceió. Maceió amazing. And I'm here to try improve my English in very beginning. It is.
Yeah. So thank you, Fer. And Elisandra, introduce yourself, please.
Hello, I'm Elisandra. I'm from Porto Alegre. I am an agronomist. I live with my husband. And yes, just a little about me.
Yeah, good. Thank you. I can call you Eli.
Yes, Elise, Eli, doesn't matter.
Okay. Thank you, Eli. And Juliana, introduce yourself first, please.
Hello, hi everyone. So I'm Juliana. I'm living in Rio Grande do Sul. I'm 23 years old and I'm doing a degree in English language and I'm an intern. So this is, I love to participate of TNT.
Oh, welcome again. And I am intern too. It's busy sometimes. Yeah. I know. So thank you. I can call you Ju. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
And Gustavo, introduce yourself, please.
Hello, everyone. My name is Gustavo. I'm 25. I live in a small city in Bahia, and I study computer engineering. And that's it.
Oh, great. Thank you, Gustavo. And the question. So the question, when is immigration helpful to a country and when it's harmful? Mariana, start, please.
Okay. I think immigration can be helpful when the country needs more workers. So more people come in, more service. But at the same time, it's more people to take care of. So you need to provide a good lifestyle and health and assistance for all these people. And the country is not always able to do that. So I think maybe it's harmful in these situations because more people come in, the more the government needs to do.
Yeah, I understand your point of view. Do you agree, Bruno?
Yes, she said everything. I was thinking here. I don't know if I could answer something different. Yeah, and also just to answer something else, it can be helpful to not only it can be good because we can learn from their culture, you know, like many people see these immigrants as a barrier or as something negative, you know. These guys from the video, they are in São Paulo, like downtown, and there are a lot of immigrants from IT there, and they are disrespected. They face a lot of prejudice, so it is harmful for them too, you know, not just to the country but to them. So it's really complicated, and I think we should like I don't know, try to listen to them, you know, and try to kind of accept them in our community, you know. That's
Yeah,
it.
like you said about the IT immigration. Here in Minas, there's a lot of Bolivian immigration and suffer a lot about it. And like if you compare when Brazilians go to the United States, they suffer a lot. Why you don't be kind with the other person in your like neighborhood country? Is your neighborhood country. Like you are Latino too. Why you not be kind with this person? Like the person is here not because they don't love your country or things like that, because want to survive. And some Brazilians don't understand that and do a lot of prejudice. And oh, it's horrible, really. I don't like. I feel like angry when I say that, really. And you, Ju, you feel the same?
Yeah, I agree with you. And it's harmful when the people have to leave the home country because of war or don't get they don't get a job or they are suffering in their country. And it's helpful, as Mariana said, when this country is this country's needs of work, or people to work then, or study, or make a research, a development in this country. But in the most of times, happens that when people are suffering in their country, and they have to live there because of war or something bad. And I guess it's almost 100% of this case is because of this. So it's very sad, and
It's sad if you think.
yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No. Yeah, this is very sad, because as you said, we all of you, oh my God, we are human, so you have to help each other. Don't disrespect or something. I get confused.
No, I get your point, girl, really. And I totally agree with you. Like I agree with Mariana and Bruna. It's complicated because the person don't want to get off your country. The person don't want to suffer racist, prejudice, or anything like that. The person want the money. And if a person go to the Brazil, well, he wants to a good life for her family. And yeah, like I see a lot of Brazilians said, oh, the immigrants come here and stole my job. Really? Don't stole. Don't stole.
Yeah.
Have a lot of jobs the persons here in Brazil don't want to do, like the dustman. A lot of persons don't want to be a dustman. Maybe the immigrants want because need the money. And complicated. It's really complicated because of this prejudice. A lot of like a days ago, a man kill other man, an immigrant man, because the man wants the salary. And I think it's in Rio. Yeah, in Rio. Really, I don't understand that why persons do that. Really. So thank you, Ju. And you, Eli, do you think the same? What's your point of view?
Okay, I think in some cases, like in Canada or Australia, these countries need a lot of people, and there is any programs to people immigrated. So in this case, it's helpful for the countries, for these countries, for example. And in the case of Brazil, it turns harmful because we don't need too many support to give for these people. So it's difficult to manage a lot of people coming and they need to arrive, and we can give some orientations or enough orientations. So it's harmful in this case. And there is a lot of examples too.
Yeah, yes. It's really harmful when you think about the healthcare. Here in Brazil is free, it's for free because of the SUS. But because of the pandemic, don't have a lot of things and SUS. After the pandemic, don't have to, but like, yeah. But if you think the immigrations person don't have this access sometimes, like, and it's not your fault, I know, and it's anyone's fault, but sometimes I feel like oh my gosh, the person need the assistance of health assistant, but don't have, because if like in healthcare, the population is first and immigration in the second, and don't have like health service in the for the population, don't have to for immigrants, and it's really sad, really. So thank you, Eli. And Fer, about you, man, what do you think?
Yeah, it depends on the country, depends on the people come from. For instance, you say it's formed basically for immigration, but nowadays it's so very complicated because, for instance, nowadays you have the conflict between Russia and Ukraine. If you have the war, you can see we can see several people from Ukraine try to migration because conflict, violence. It's so very complicated. For instance, IT. Oh my gosh, the people come from Brazil, but here in Brazil, most of the people, Brazilian guys, don't have any education for profession, for study like high or superior. It's very complicated. You can use full the workforce, né? The people don't have any ability or any skill. You need to give for the people assistance about the learning the language, learning some profession. For the guys have a good life here, you know, with dignity, né? Because the people from for another country without learning anything about the culture, about the language, about the profession, it's a big problem. It's a big problem.
Yeah, I see your point. I feel like here in Brazil, a majority of the population don't have the basic, and in some sense, immigration persons don't have too. Yeah, I think the immigration wants to stay here in Brazil, maybe because don't have a war, don't have like this society problems. Of course, there's a problem about corruption and the environmental, but like such as in IT, there's a lot of problems about hurricanes and natural disorders. And here in Brazil, it don't exist. And yeah, sometimes it's better come to Brazil, take a not so good job. I think all job is good, but don't pay a lot, but you feel safe with your family. It's better maybe to stay in a country who you feel everything devastate your things. So, and you, Gustavo, what do you think so?
I agree with you all. I don't think I have anything to add up.
Ó, quando aí aqui foi do meu casamento, ó.
Okay.
Casei com você.
For I mute you again. So thank you, Gustavo. Yeah, I think the question number 4 is interesting. Do you think immigrants to a country work harder than people born in the country? Why or why not? Gustavo, could you start?
Yes, I think they work harder because they are in a new country, new place, and they need to work to have the money to survive. You know, they need to be more focused in their job.
Yeah, I understand your point of view. And Ju, you have the same point?
Yeah, I agree with Gustavo, but I was thinking about the question number 3, and you read the question number 4.
Yeah,
and
but if you want to answer the question number 3, don't have problem. I
I
stated number 3.
yeah, because I thought crazy to think in this situation when you are able to visit and immigrate to other countries, and I think it will be so crazy but so funny too, because we will learn a lot of languages and cultures. Will we would know a lot of different people, and I guess maybe would it be a good thing, but in the same way we see a lot of prejudice and racism and sexism, and I will have I would have afraid, because I don't know, this type of things that happens in every country, like, but I guess it will be good in maybe in the most parts. Sorry to answer the different question, because
Don't worry. I
it
forgot to
was a
say.
good question.
Yeah, it's a really good question. But I forgot to say I was skipped at question number 3, but don't have problem. If you want to answer, go ahead. And yeah, you say something interesting, like it was a different culture, but I think don't work as the person wanted. Maybe if you're thinking about Brazilian and Argentine, maybe there's in some instance it's good, but in the others it's really doesn't good. But yeah, I never think to erase it, all countries. Really, thinking about this question is a difficult one. So thank you, Ju. And Maria, if you want to answer the question number 3 or 4, go ahead. I think you want to question number 3. You agree with that, your head.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, should I answer question number 2 or question number 3 or both?
Question number 3. Go to
Okay.
the question number 3. What would happen if it erased all country borders and let people live wherever they wanted? It would be a good or a bad thing.
When we consider that, like, imagining it looks cool, but I think it would be a mess, to be honest. Because if we erase all borders, all countries will become one thing. Okay, there are different countries, but you can go wherever you want, when you want, no rules. And it would be dangerous, I think, to maintain the safety of the citizens. Because imagine someone commits a crime, they can go wherever they want and hide, and there are no borders, nothing to control, and you can bring things to sell wherever you want. So I think things should change. It should be easier for people to go around, and we should accept more people from other countries. But I don't think erasing the country borders would be the best option, to be honest.
Yeah, you say something interesting, like if you erase it all the countries, maybe the culture of these countries is erased too. Like,
yeah,
it's the same culture don't have.
But imagine how difficult would it be
Yeah.
to take care of a whole world. Like,
Yeah, it's
Together.
so difficult. Maybe became a war. I don't know. Juliana, you say I was thinking just about the fun. Yeah, only the fun way. It's good. Yeah,
But I don't
agree.
disagree with what she said. I think she's right. That would be a great side of it too.
Yeah, of course it is. So, and you, Bruna?
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I heard something like "gu bru." I wasn't sure. Okay. I we were talking about it some weeks ago here on TNT, and I at the time I thought this would be better, you know, because people would have more freedom to visit the places they want. But now that Mari said about security, this may be something to consider, you know. Who is going to control things? Um, like we need someone or like something, maybe a group that needs to rule or to run this place, you know. Where will this person come or this group come from? This is complicated. So I go with mine, you know. I think this can be something positive depending on the point of view, you know. If we try to make the access to other parts of the world easier, this could be something positive. But opening everything, maybe um, it can be something negative somehow. That's it.
Yeah, some rules in other countries is not same here in Brazil. And yeah, really complicated to deal with that. Maybe I really can't deal with that. And I think any government have the tool enough to deal with this kind of oh like all citizens of the same place. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit confused. And you, Willie, do you think the same?
Okay, about the question number 3, I think that it would be very, very nice and easier to move and to live in any place, in any country. But I think it would be a huge confusion too, because the laws is different in each countries. And I think some places, some countries would grow up more than others, because people would want to go, all would want to go at the same place, at the better, something like in United States, because it's a developed country, and other countries would be empty. I don't know, and won't grow up.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's funny. I'm thinking about a empty country. Like it's so like unimaginable the thing. But yeah, I take your point of view. And for you have the same or no?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's so very cool, because if sometimes I wonder, like live like swallow, you pursue the sun without a board, without a frontier. It's amazing. But sometimes I think the country so very cold, it's empty because the people looking for summer like swallow. Oh my gosh! But it's for me, it's so very imagine like the music, John Lennon. Oh my gosh. But you have a border frontier. It's so very complicated because you have a problem like culture, like language, like economic situation. The people sometimes have a position like a protectionist, protectionist. Sometimes it's so very complicated this situation. Fortunately, the people get like all the all the side defense. It's amazing. It's so very complicated.
Yeah, it's really complicated. If you talk about a lot of wars started because a small group of person or a big group of person want to take care of a small or a big field of place in the country. And you say something interesting in your phrase, like if you put anybody in one field, for example, there's war because the persons want this field and this small piece of that, and like start a wars and yeah, death and tragedy, and the history of the humanity is become again because the war. And yeah, it's another negative point about to put anyone in the same local. It's really complicated.
Can I add just one thing that I thought
Of
about?
course.
I was thinking about the situation of no borders, and imagine how it would be in this situation of pandemics, for example. You have no control of who is going where, and it's already complicated with all the rules and the borders.
Yeah.
It would be even worse.
Yeah.
Just that I was thinking about.
Yeah, like
Good point. Good point.
really good point, because in pandemic, everyone saw that on the airports. Imagine if the whole persons in pandemic and all airports is empty and streets and things like that. Yeah, it's maybe all the humanity die, maybe because yeah, don't have space enough to control the disease. Yeah. Mariana, you girl. Really?
What?
No, Mari, let me just say something. You need to become a hostess here.
Yeah, you need.
I told a lot of people already that you are a great candidate to become a hostess here.
But
Just
it's
saying,
my first month
think,
here.
think about it. No, I started in my second month, so it's never too early. Just saying.
I
Well,
started
thank you.
6 months, maybe. But Mari, you say everything. Like you let. Oh my gosh, I don't have words to say. I'm
You
thinking
girls
of.
are making me shy right now.
Don't be shy, okay? So, Gustavo, and about you? Do you agree?
Yeah, I think that in theory, it seems amazing to erase all borders, but I think that would be bad. Like Mariana said, everything. And I think that people would just concentrate in the bigger cities, the places where it's more developed, I think that would be bad for a number of things, but this one is, I think that would be the worst,
Yeah, I get it, your point. And skip some questions. Now it's not about like put anyone in a small place, but separate person. The question number 9. What is your point of view about the existence of the wall in the US Mexico frontier? It's different one, but I think it's really good. Fur, could you start first? What do you think about this?
Yeah, guy, uh, I I don't know something like this, but for instance, you say it's a rich country. Uh, on the other hand, Mexico have a lot poverty. The people try to overcome the frontier. Anyway, the people risk your their life, do any crazy for try to across the frontier. I think the policy about to avoid the migration illegal migration. It's I think the USA have a reason try to avoid the flux of the people now in about the frontier. Uh, I agree, but sometimes I think the the guard, the board range the frontier so very uh, uh, violent. Sometimes the people risk a lot the life. The people sometimes pay with life. So very sad, because you can see several family try to this cross. So very complicated. But yeah, I agree about the position you say. Because it's you can see the big difference between the outside and the front. You see from the side of the Mexico, for instance, in Florida, uh, you you can see the difference, of life. The people from Mexico, people from USA, e the objects, the when have more reach, the people try looking for another life, it's get better life. By the way, Gabi, how is it going? His project, Live Abroad.
My project to live abroad. Oh, now it don't work. I don't have money enough to do.
Stuck, stuck, stuck. I have
Yeah,
idea
stuck.
for you. Another opportunity. I talk about this project.
Okay, put you on the chat. I will see. Okay. I
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
see
yeah, yeah.
because I want to live abroad, to be sincere, to study abroad. But yeah, you say something interesting. I saw a video on YouTube, on Instagram. I really don't remember. A man who show the other guys like the middle of the beach has Mexico and the United States, and you see a lot of guards, a lot of the like, oh my god, a lot of security, and like the beach in USA is so like beautiful and magical, and you see in the um other sides, I don't remember, you see a lot of person who want to stay in your position, like stay in the country, have a stability in the job, and the existence of the wall. I understand the existence, but I really don't agree this wall. I think the wall is like it's a segregation. See, you in your point and myself in here, like I am higher than you. It's so complicated because the person is not higher than others. And yeah, do you think so, Bruno?
Yes, I agree with you. I think it's complicated because those Mexicans, they were just trying to uh, have a better life, to get new opportunities, and to survive, right? Like sometimes this is the only option they have. And something I always think about that like the U.S. they always have this idea that they are the country of freedom. They are free. Everyone is free to do the things they want, but at the same time they are limiting and not allowing other people to be there and to live there. So I think it's complicated.
Yeah, it's really complicated because maybe United States have the perfect life, the perfect American life, all patriot life. Yeah, like in movies, you see that. Uh, all in United States is more clean, everything's work, don't have problems. But if you pass away to Latino and South America, it's more empty, poverty. The person don't see the beauty of the countries, and I see this comparison between United States and I forgot the name, Mexico. Yeah, it's really crazy. So, and you, Mariana, do you agree?
I agree with what you said, that I understand the reason for the existence of the wall, but I don't agree with it because on one hand, it's not a good idea to just erase the borders and let everyone go where they want. But on the other hand, building a wall, it's too strict, from my point of view. So of course there need to be rules and organization, but these people deserve an opportunity. And as you said, they're all humans. North Americans have this, especially people who live in the United States, they have this thought that they are better than the others and their country is perfect, and it's not true. So
Yeah, like the North America and maybe European person too have this, oh, my country is perfect, but every year come to Brazil to see the
even in history, when we learn about history, it's all from the eyes of the Europeans. So
yeah, like nowadays in Brazil, the persons open your eyes more often to the history, but I don't know you guys, but in my phase in school, I teach like the Europe white man discovered Brazil, but don't discover. We know, and yeah, it's ridiculous, but yeah, it's hard to tell something different. But and about you, Ju?
Yeah, I don't agree with the existence of this wall because I guess it turns everything's more rude. Like we have rules. We already know that it's not possible to immigrate illegal in a country and live there. But these people are human, and they just want to survive and get better life and opportunities. And I believe this is should be to everyone. So I don't agree with this wall because didn't need to be like this. This turns more rude and aggressive and build this separation, like you are different than me. So I don't agree with this.
Yeah, the same, girl, the same. I totally agree too. And Eli, you answered the question? I don't remember.
No, not yet.
Okay. Sorry.
Yes, I don't agree with this wall. Even a lot of people died trying cross this frontier, and this is bad. This is bad.
Yeah, the same. And Gustavo?
I agree with you all, and the only thing I think about the wall, it's the xenophobia. I think that's the word. And the North Americans, they think about themselves as the best. They always think they are in the higher level than everyone else, and I think they don't like the Mexicans. And in general, that's it.
Yeah, it's ironic. Like, American person don't like Mexicans, but need Mexicans to do the
Cucaracha.
job the person don't want. Like, why? Understand?
Like
The
a
person-
cucaracha.
Okay.
Cucaracha.
Oh, Bruna's gonna go. Oh. So what you say for I can hear?
Cucaracha. The
What is
American guys called the Mexican guy of cucaracha.
Oh, it's a little
No,
xenophobic.
you never have heard the expression cucaracha?
No, I never. I think so.
Like something like most of the people call the guys from Paraíba. The American guys call the Mexican guy the cucaracha, la cucaracha.
Yeah, I get
So
it.
very depression.
Yeah, it's really mean word to say to the immigrants, but I understand. Like, yeah. So, guys, the conversation is almost over, but I sent on the chat the link for the website, TalkTalk website, if you want to see a proof plan on the website or like study French, Spanish, or any another foreign language. And I put on live on YouTube too. If you guys watch us to speak English on YouTube, put us like, share with your friends. And yeah, guys, the conversation is over. Thank you. I enjoy a lot. You guys like the conversation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Great, guys.
It was very interesting.
Yeah, very different.
Yeah.
So thank you, guys. See y'all in